Welcome back to PGI, where I am joined with two fantastic GMs of our league from the Alamo City Artillery. And they are Mr. Gunny McGuire and Mr. Reaux. They're also full, free safety and cornerback for um, Alamo City as well. I can't talk today. What is going on? Congratulations on the win that you guys came out with. Like, I thought for a minute y'all had lost your touch.
Thank you. You know, it was a hard-fought game. I can tell you that much.
Indeed. Gunny, what'd you think about it?
I thought our playoff shots were almost. They almost got shot there near the end when they tied it up 13-3, and then took it over 16-13 late in the game.
So at that point, besides you feeling that way about your playoff chances being kind of stifled a little bit, how else were you feeling? What else did you see that you guys felt that had to occur in order to win? Was it particular?
We just always feel like we're more or we can score more than 13 points a game. We feel like we're pretty good offensive explosion, but we haven't been having it a lot this year. Been in too many close games coming down to the wire.
Gotcha. Do you think that's going to make a playoff? Do you think that's going to play a factor in the playoffs once you guys arrive?
As long as we win next week, I think we're going to be good, and I think we might surprise some people. It's going to be exciting to be maybe whatever seed, 11, 10, 11, 12 seed. I think we're going to have a good game in the playoffs.
Okay.
We're due.
Indeed. Ray, what do you think the secret to Alamo City's success has been thus far?
Well, actually, it's been good coaching. I got to give it up to the coaching right now because the coaches have been putting in game plans after game plans after game plan to make us better. And everything that they're doing, I believe in, Gunny believe in, and we all, as a team and a whole, we all believe in.
One more question for you.
Well said, Ray.
One more question for you guys. Describe the Alamo City Artillery's locker room in one word.
Gunny, go first.
Well, being a Marine, I'm going to just go oorah, which means we're just it's a brotherhood. Even with Tina, I mean, we just like it. All 24 of us in the locker room. We're all big one family.
Good deal. Good deal.
Well, you told me to describe it. I'm going to do it in one word. Boom.
Bo would approve of that.
I was just going to say that. Good stuff, guys. Congratulations on the win, and I cannot wait to see what you guys do for the rest of the season. See you in the playoffs.
Hold on.
All right, thank you.
I got one more thing to say before this.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say that this game was a complete classic. And to who this may concern, we are the kings of the South.
Oh, okay. That part.
That part.
Good luck, y'all.
Thank you much for having us on.
Anytime, brother. Welcome back to PGI, where I am joined with tight end Mr. Jack Wall. He is member of the Kansas Classics who just suffered a loss to, I know, man, I know. Just the Alamo City Artillery in a valiant effort to come back. Oh my gosh, man. Jack, what happened?
As you saw, actually, we were down the entire game, and then the fourth quarter came, and we ended up tying it up. An interception at the right time put us back in field goal range. We kicked the field goal to go ahead with about just over 2 minutes to go, and I actually let myself get excited for a moment, and then 2 minutes later, a touchdown by ACA put our playoff hopes to rest this season. So it was a disappointing end to the game, but it was exciting, and that's all you could ask for in these SFL games. It was up and down, a lot of emotions, and upsetting. But again, at least it was nice to get back in it, feel that excitement, and oh, it hurts. It hurts, but it's one of those good hurt. It made me feel something today.
Right. And because the way I saw it, yeah, like you were saying, like this the first three quarters, I didn't know where Canton was, and then y'all exploded in the fourth. And I'm like, oh snap. I put eyes in the chat and everything.
Our
And
defense started to step up. Van with a huge interception today, of all days. By the way, shout out to Van for wearing his son's number. It's always great to see him play well when he's wearing that number 4 on his uniform. And then Bob Funk with the big interception at the end also. But ultimately, yeah, Ashley.
I'm here for you, man. I got my couch is right here. You can come talk to me. I'm
Get the tissues ready. I'll lay down,
I
block
got
out
it.
about an hour for me, and I'll bore my soul to you. But yeah, that was a tough one. And really happy for the ACA folks. A lot of good guys over there. The whole Finench family, all 8 of them that they have on that team, and
Right?
I think it's only 3, maybe 8. Who knows? One or the other. um, yeah. So I mean, again, disappointing that we got eliminated out of the playoffs on a game like that today. But um, we fought, and that's all you could ask for. We had a chance to win it, and ultimately we didn't. But hey, hats off to ACA and their coaching staff, and they prepared just like we did. So.
Indeed. One more question before I let you go, Jack. What do you think about your season for Canton in its entirety? Like the way everything was played out.
You know what? It was a little after last season we won obviously our last 4 games to finish 500, and that set us into the off season last year riding a high, thinking we were going to build off that. So to know that our best case scenario this season is 5-7, if we win out the last 2 games, a little disappointing, and the offense was a little kind of took a step backwards this season. But overall, the defense still looks solid. The team is strong in terms of our bond, in terms of the interpersonal connections that we have, the locker room experience that we have, which is, again, always just what you want in the SFL. Unfortunately, the wins didn't come this season, but everyone can't win every season. So I'm gonna keep my head up, stay positive, and just know that we got a great locker room full of great people. And despite the season not going how we wanted to this year, we'll hold our heads high and finish the season strong and continue to. Well, I'll continue to laugh along the way. I know some people will be a little disappointed, but you can't bring me down.
Indeed. Hey, listen, valiant effort from a valiant crew. You guys are, all stars over there. So I'm sure with the bumps and bruises that you took this season, next season is going to be even better for y'all. All
I
right.
appreciate the kind words, Ashley. Thanks, and thanks for everything you do for this community. You're the best.
I appreciate it, Jack, but I do it for people like you. So,
Oh, making me melt over here.
well, it was a pleasure to talk to you. I hope to, see how you guys are going to finish up the rest of the season, and to wish the best of luck to you.
Thanks, Ashley, and best of luck to you and the Scorpions the rest of the season this year as well.
All right, Jack. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. What is up? And we are back with PGI. And I am featuring a good friend of mine, Mr. Harish Prasad. He is co-owner as well as wide receiver for the Carolina Skyhawks that are coming off a fantastic win over the Baltimore Vultures. Tell me how you feel right
Pretty damn good. That was I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. I felt pretty good about the game plan, but I think it was gonna go like that.
now. I mean, the thing is with you guys, it's and I think a lot of people would agree that it's difficult to plan for you guys because you don't know which Carolina is going to show up. And I think you guys kind of have that to your advantage because you don't know what to really prepare for. Tonight, it seemed like to be a fantastic defensive battle on your part. I mean, I believe it was it 6 or 7 interceptions?
Yeah, I think it was last I thought it was six, but somebody said seven turnovers, but I don't know if that's right or not. There were a couple of
Okay.
times I had to step away, so I don't know if there was something I missed or not.
Okay, so defensively, did you scout maybe other teams that have beaten Baltimore in the past, or did you actually come up with this on your own?
No, I didn't. I didn't. If you're asking if I stole someone's gameplay, that's not. That's not what I did. Um, I. It's very similar to what I ran last week. I'll put it that way.
Okay. Well,
Because well, I'll say because we had the couple of week stretch where versus Arizona and versus Las Vegas where our defense got whooped up on. So I made some changes versus San Diego and they seemed to work. So I kind of kept in that general direction.
well, that's what smart coaches do. You
Yeah.
adjust. So, in this game against Baltimore, what was your favorite part? I mean, besides winning, of course. Like, was there particular plays that you saw that you put in your playbook and it just went a whole hell of a lot better than you expected?
It was not necessarily what we had in there that was working. It was when with the offense, it was fine tuning really what we had from last week, which last week our offense didn't look great, but it was fine tuning what we had because we know what we have works, but it's just getting the AI to actually call those plays and getting Ike actually in in plays where she's very efficient and she had a really good game tonight and she was a big reason why we won. Other than our secondary absolutely eating tonight. But it was probably one of the most complete games of football we've had in a very long time.
Yeah, I love to see it, man. I told Skippy the last time we talked that you guys are like like a brother sister team to us. So when you guys win, well, we kind of celebrate that. So congratulations on your win, Harish. Um, I wish y'all the best of luck for the rest of the season, and I can't wait to see how you guys are going to play for the rest of the way.
Yeah, we've got now we're sitting at 5-5. We've got two pretty big games coming up, so our strength of victory is there. So if we can win these last two games, I think we've got a pretty good chance at making the playoffs, and that's where we want to be.
Indeed, and I hope to see you there. I really do.
It'd be great to make it there. And before we end this, I did want to say to Back Chima, um, I just wanted to say thanks for coming. Good night and drive home safely.
Loud and clear. I'm sure he read
Hopefully.
that. Thanks, Harish. See you
Thank
later
you. Take care.
too. Hey, I'm Polly. Back to you. We are back with PGI. Good friend of mine, Mr. Demond Simien. He is the um, co-owner as well as Hall of Fame wide receiver for the Houston Headhunters. Welcome back, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm great.
I bet
Thanks
you
for having
are.
me again.
You're very welcome. And I bet you are with this win over London. This puts you guys at a 5-game winning streak. And I remember the last time I talked to you, you said that you were going to grind hard and you were going to change things around. And you really have, man. So, just to
I
kind of
mean,
give people,
mhm. No, go ahead. Sorry.
just to kind of give people perspective, right? So you lost your first and second game, the first week 1 and week 2. Then you won
Yes.
week 3.
Hmm.
Then you lost week 4, 5, and 6, and then you've been on this winning streak ever since that time. So, what changed? Without giving too much away, of course, but like, what changed with your coaching or maybe your mindset?
Well, yeah, that's a great question because it all started from a psychological experience, right? I mean, I've lost tight ends, like crazy the past, 3, 4 seasons or so. And I said, okay, well, I got to figure out something to keep my tight ends. I want to keep these guys around. And when we bought Talon Steele over last season, we were expecting him to be, on board for quite some time. But make a long story short, that he didn't get that many touches last season, and so I said, okay, well, I got to figure out something to keep the tight ends around. Let me figure out a way how I could keep these guys, keep these guys involved, and that's the way I built my playbook at the start of the season. Well, during the off season, I built my playbook basically to try to get the tight end involved, and it just wasn't effective for the entire team. With that, you didn't see passes to DRCM or to Mike St. Green or even to Greg Corkett, deep down the field. Basically, we were just out routing and stuff like that. And so I said, okay, well, we're on this losing streak. I got to go back, to what we do best. And that's basically air it out and also get the run game more involved as well and just mix things up and become a more balanced team. I said, I have some things in here for the tight end, but I still got to get my main core guys involved as well, And so basically that's what happened. I just went back to what I know that we do best. And, it has been, a success for us.
Awesome stuff, man. With this game over London, though, what do you think was the secret to your success for this particular game? Because, they scored first, looked like, it was kind of a struggle for a second, but then y'all just turned on the burners and left them behind.
Yeah. I mean, that pick six, I'm going to answer your question, but that pick six, by Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
It basically put them out front first with the first score of the game. I mean, it was the both defenses just did not want to lose this ball game, if you ask me. But I give kudos to our secondary coming out, staying on top, and forcing, I think Pickler had 5 picks or so, somewhere up in there, 4 or 5. I'm not sure how many exactly, but yeah. We basically was on top of that and came out victorious, due to the strength of our defense. And those guys have been playing great defense all game long, I mean, all season long. That's what I meant to say, all season long.
Indeed, man. Well, I am truly proud of the efforts that, when some people tell you they're going to do something, it might happen or it might not. But you told me that you're going to, you're going to start winning, and you had to win out in order to make the playoffs. So right now you're on a good track to do so. So
yeah. Thank you so much. But looking at that playoff picture, we're still on the outside looking in. We need one more win, to make us at 7-5. Hopefully we can get in, but it looks like those guys that are like 6-3, 6-4, they ain't losing or whatever, So I need some of them guys to lose so we can slide on in there.
I know that's right, man. But either way, I wish you guys a fantastic season thus far. Fantastic turnaround. I wish you guys the best of luck for the rest of the season. And I can't wait to see what you guys do.
Thank you so much. Same here. We can't wait either. I'm pretty amped up, for Alamo City is who we have next. I'm pretty sure they're amped up as well to get things going on, and battle with us. And someone said it on the broadcast during our game. Houston has been has been playing playoff football. And I absolutely agree with that. We have been playing playoff football, and that was said by Tyler Falk. He's absolutely correct. Because if we don't win, we don't have a shot at making the playoffs. So we most definitely, each game is a one and done for us.
Well, like I said, I can't wait to see what you're gonna do. All right.
Take care.
You too. Cam, Polly, back to you.